Hello everyone, I'm Bee. For those of you who don't know or just didn't see my last video, I went to MatsuriCon. Yay! Anyways, I wanted to talk more about it and about all the little bits that I didn't have a chance to record. So without further delay, let's get started. So day one was a long day. I got up at like 8 a.m. and we finally left the house around 11. It was a 2-hour drive and I had to entertain myself in various ways since I was stuck with no friends to talk to. Not yet, at least. When we finally made it to Columbus, I texted one of my friends to see if they were at their hotel yet. They weren't, so my family took me out to lunch. Right as we were about to pay, I got a text that said my friends were at the hotel, so I got far too excited and had my parentals drive me to the convention center. I went through registration and I waited a good 10 minutes before I called my friend Haley, also known as Raven Rotus 99. She said that Olive, our other friend, was putting on her costume, so they'd be another 10 minutes or so. So I waited and filmed some more. After half an hour though, there was no sign of them. So I went on my magical quest to find them. It might have taken a bit longer than I thought, but I finally did it. So we all met up and we went to the con. We walked around the vendors hall, then the artist alley area, which was so much fun. I got a backpack since I wanted to ditch my drawstring bag, and I planned out what I was going to buy the second day at artist alley. Though I couldn't stop myself from buying a Voltron blind bag. I'm weak for my space children. Anyways, after that, we went to Starbucks to plan out our next course of action. However, while we were waiting for the drinks, I saw two guys dressed as Gendervent Mordred and Arthuria from the Fate series, which is one of my favorite. I had a minor fangirl moment, but I very calmly told them that I loved their outfits, and then proceeded to put my face in the booklet that the front desk gave me after I looked away. Yeah, I'm not very good with people. They scare me. After that, we went to our first panel, and of course it was based around Voltron. It was so cool learning about all the different types of variations the show went through before becoming the amazing show we know it to be now. It was so cool! And that's how I ended day one. So, day two. Day two was packed way more with interesting things to do. Olive couldn't be with us, so it was just me and Haley walking around during the entire day. Literally the first thing we did when we joined up with each other was to go get stickers and pins. I got 2 pins and like 10 stickers because I like to decorate things. It was really fun. After that, we waited in the line for the fairy tale panel. It was a really long line, and because I don't know what self-care is, I had had a small breakfast, so my body was craving the sugar. But that would have to wait till after the panel, which was an hour long. It was really cool though to see the voice actors in the flesh. I've never done that before. Well, except for that one time when I met the voice actor for Gur from Invader Zim, so he could sign our little like disc thing that we have of Invader Zim. I think it's the only first season. But for me, this moment was far bigger than that. I think it might be because I'm an adult and Invader Zim is a part of my childhood, but this was still really cool. I mean, both of them were cool, but I feel like I'm having this at a higher standard. But, you know. After that, we finally got me some sugar and decided that since the dance/talent show thing was at 6 and other Voltron panels were like at 9, we had to find something to do. So I picked out another panel that was all about voice acting. It was really interesting since I do voice work for Voltron Abridged, so that was cool. Though I think Haley was just dreaming about getting voice actor demos instead of making one since she wants to become a director. Then, finally, we headed out to go see Olive and her group dance. They were honestly very deserving of the 2 awards they ended up getting. And there was a bunch of other cool costumes too. like someone dressed up as the prince from Princess Tutu, and I almost lost my mind because that's also one of my favorite animes. It's weird, but I love it so much, and I think you guys should definitely check it out if you get the chance. A very good watch. It was kind of sad seeing some people cry over not getting any awards, because it's a cosplay contest, and you really gotta put all your heart and soul into what you're making. You can't just store-buy something and call it a cosplay. I mean, you can, but it's probably not gonna win anything. But I'm not a judge, I'm not a professional. It's whatever. Anyways, to round out the night, Haley and I went to a very chill Voltron panel, where we swapped theories and favorite moments and stuff like that. At one point, it started actually becoming a hunk panel because we all just love the guy so much. One of the panel people even told me that the ideas I was talking about should absolutely be headcanon approved by everyone. He even joked that I should work for the show with all my ideas. Maybe I'll make a video on them. That might be cool, right? Anyways, now we're on to day 3. Day 3. So, for those of you who didn't see anything prior to this video about me going to MatsuriCon, on the last day I dressed as a female Shiro from Voltron, and it took so freaking long to get that scar the way I wanted it to look. It was really frustrating, but I think it was a very lovely look, and I grew to love it. I started off my day eating food with Haley and talking about the other things we wanted to do that day before I left and she left to go back home. And we both decided we wanted to see the Todd Habercorn thing. If you saw my last video, you'll know some things don't go as planned. So while she was packing her things, I waited in line for the Todd Habercorn thing. And when we finally got into the room, we waited, because he's notorious for being late. Todd is. Yeah. So we got to the panel room, and by 1:13, this guy came out to tell us that Todd was going to be a little late. Understandable, sure, he was doing an autograph signing, so we could wait. But then, time ticked on, and on, and on. And I made a dumb habit of trying to lift our spirits, but also being dumb at the same time, so I made a little jingle every so often, where it's like, who's ready for 15 minutes of Todd Habercorn? I think I was actually the only one who found it amusing, but whatever. When Todd didn't show up, we left. Kinda sad, but I was happy about the previous days. So overall, I was really happy, and I'm definitely doing this again. So I guess you guys should just look out for me at MatsuriCon 2019. Anyways, I'll just go buzz off, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!